MJBulls is proud to produce the Raising Cannabis Capital podcast. Today's episode will begin after this brief message from our sponsor.
This ain't no desk job, but it's what you gotta do to scale up to this in a single growing season. It's how in Oregon alone, we grew and harvested the single largest crop of CBG in the world. Grit, tenacity, hell, whatever you want to call it. The crew at Hamptown USA has it by the bucket load. Just getting our seeds in the ground back in spring and growing them till fall was nothing short of heroic. Propagation, planting, maintaining what we have, and building what we need. Trust me, this shit ain't easy. But when it comes to harvest time, our team bumps the bar up to a whole new level. Next comes processing. Everything but the top flower goes off to get turned into crude, distillate, isolate, and water-soluble ready. Our product, like our team, is nothing less than best in class. This plant has always had the power to change the world, but it needs people to make it happen. We're lucky to have those people right here at Hamptown USA.
In Nevada, we are focused right now on the recreational market. We know that that market is quite sizable in nature and is not being satisfied currently. So we feel as there's a lot of opportunity in that market to provide high quality, clean flower and extracts to the recreational market that is in specifically in Las Vegas.
From MJBulls Media, it's the Raising Cannabis Capital Show. Hey, Jameson. Thanks for being on the MJBulls podcast.
Hey, Dan. Thanks for having me.
Today, we're talking to Jameson Wilbourne about his company, Maple Leaf Green Worlda, a publicly traded company listed on the NEO exchange and the OTCQX exchange. Jameson, can you tell us how Maple Leaf Green Worlda got started?
Absolutely. So Maple Leaf has a bit of an interesting story. We went public in 2006 through an RTO of a mining company under the name Maple Leaf Reforestation. We partnered with the Chinese government and went into Inner Mongolia and built a 110,000 square foot greenhouse under the mandate of growing seedlings and saplings to prevent soil erosion in northern China. And we did that successfully for 6 years. And in 2013, we noticed that the focus on this project was somewhat dwindling, and we'd been monitoring the medical cannabis industry in North America very closely. So we made the decision to sell off all assets in country and reposition ourselves into the medical cannabis space in North America. And in 2014, we made that announcement, and we began acquiring land and beginning application processes in British Columbia, Nevada, and California.
Yeah, I saw on your website that you have operations in 3 places. Most impressive is that you're in 2 different countries and you're in 2 different states, which is basically 3 different countries when it comes to the cannabis. Can you tell us a little bit about each operation?
Absolutely. So currently we have 2 active projects on the go. Our first project being British Columbia. We are building a 27,200 square foot facility in northern British Columbia. We are not only in application for our license to cultivate cannabis, but as well as extract and process and perform research and development. That facility is scheduled to be completed in mid-November of this year. And in Nevada, we are currently in application for a building permit on 4 acres of land in Henderson, Nevada, just located about 15 minutes outside of Las Vegas. And in Nevada, we hold a provisional medical cannabis license that we are very excited about. Our plan moving forward with that is to actually transfer that license over to the recreational cannabis space and compete in the booming recreational cannabis market that exists in Nevada. In California, we currently have 20 acres of land in Riverside, and we're waiting on Riverside to come out with their regulations pertaining to commercial cultivation on unincorporated land. We expect those to be out within the next 6 to 8 weeks. And once we have those, we'll have a much better idea of what that project will look like moving forward.
I want to take a minute to tell you about some really innovative things that our sponsor, Cream of the Crop, is doing in the cannabis space. Their brand is on fire. They have the 5th best-selling indoor flower brand in the state, and they're profitable, growing their business at 10% a month year to date. They're succeeding by helping cultivators turn profits through operation management and consulting in exchange for supply agreements. By bringing 30-plus years of cultivation experience, award-winning genetics, ultra-efficient SOPs, proprietary nutrient mixes, and their brand, they're able to help both operators who are new to the space and ones who want to just increase efficiency. In fact, they just increased profits for one of their clients by $700,000 per month. Just incredible. But what's really exciting is that they're expanding their highly scalable model beyond California. That's right, they're accepting applications across the country for 2021 and 2022 partnerships. Also, if you're planning to invest in cannabis, you should definitely look at Cream of the Crop because they're doing a capital round in early 2021 to help with their brand's national expansion. To learn more about partnering with Cream of the Crop or investing in their expansion, go to creamofthecropgardens.com. That's creamofthecropgardens.com. I know as a publicly traded company that you have to refrain from any promotional optimism or blue sky, but can you kind of tell us where the plans are for the company moving forward?
Absolutely. I will break it up by country. In Canada, we plan to enter the market initially with recreational brand centered around connoisseurship. And after the initial introduction of that recreational brand, within the next 12 to 14 months, we foresee building out our e-commerce platform to be able to establish our medical cannabis program and then serve our medical cannabis patients through our e-commerce platform. And going forward beyond that, we will definitely be looking to opportunities overseas as we see these new countries continuing to legalize or put in medical cannabis framework into their systems. So we're very excited about the future and definitely focused on extractionary technologies and truly believe that the future of this industry is in the isolation and extraction of cannabinoids and terpenes from the cannabis plant. In Nevada, we are focused right now on the recreational market. We know that market is quite sizable in nature and is not being satisfied currently. So we feel as there's a lot of opportunity in that market to provide high quality, clean flower and extracts to the recreational market that is in specifically in Las Vegas. And in California, we're really excited about what the future holds there. We've got 20 acres of land that we're looking to build out 10 to 15 additional 3,000 square foot greenhouses and do a no-till organic sun-grown cannabis play. And once we have direction from Riverside County, as I mentioned before, we'll have a much clearer picture of how that will look.
We're talking with Jameson Wilbourne, from the Vice President of Business Developments at Maple Leaf Green Worlda. Jameson's email is jwelbourn@mlgreenworld.com. All of Maple Leaf Green World's information, including Jameson's email, is on the MJBulls website at mjbulls.com. Jameson, people want to purchase Maple Leaf Green World stock. What are the stock symbols?
So we're traded on the OTCQX under MGWFF, as well as the NEO Exchange here in Canada under MGW.
Well, I think this is really a great story, and it's exciting for us to have a publicly traded company on the show. You're the first one. So thank you very much for sharing your story.
My pleasure.
Crappy's Feel Better Company is a cannabinoid CPG company with a line of easy-to-use CBG, CBD, and CBN products built for the weekend warriors, the weekday Zoomers, and anyone in between. Crappy's next-gen products incorporate pharmaceutical-derived chemistry to precisely blend minor cannabinoids and terpenes, creating a series of proprietary formulas for hyper-targeted use cases.
Harnessing a team of experts with over 75 combined years of chemistry experience, the company relies on its novel solubility technology, state-of-the-art delivery, consistent results, and unique eye-catching branding to stand out from the crowd. Crappie's executive team and chemists have created a vast and diverse product pipeline to maintain relevance in a saturated market. To find out how you can participate in Crappie's Feel Better expansion, which includes major retail placements, university-executed clinical trials, IP and patent submissions, GMP and API scale-up, and international distribution, go to crappiesfeelbetter.com or on Instagram at crappiesfeelbetter.
Today's show was made possible by the generous support of our sponsors, like Alt36, the country's premier blockchain payment processing platform that's providing dispensaries and its customers with a safe and secure payment option other than cash. To learn more, go to alt36.com.